I don't know, it's a little bit fiddly in places. So let me just check this. We'll just go to audio because I think I've already... Oh, I haven't dropped that down. So let's take all this down. Dialogue will keep on 100. Music I'll probably go down to about there. It's not really good music though, by the way. I'll do it for headphones and hope that comes out alright. Actually no, I'll do TV and see how that goes. Confirm changes and yeah, oh by the way, you can play Connect on this. So you could actually say the reply, which worked quite well most of the time. Yeah, I think that will do. Right, and then we do a new game. I think I have got a new game running. Oh no, I don't think I've actually started one at all. So let's go new game from the beginning. Right, so yeah, I know Ghost. Well, you know I'm going to go female. Ghost, like sort of Dragons and Dungeons. It's got a little bit of it in, and I'm going to go with an elf because I'm going to go for a mage, I think, this time. I normally go with great big swords, you know, bashing in there with the old sword. I tend to go with that on my first playthrough. You know, I either go for two-handed or I go for weapon and shield. That's what I usually go for, but I'm going to go for a mage and just try it out. I'll try normal. And then we've got our summary. So this is our summary of whatever. Do I want to... No, I don't want to import that. So confirm, and let's get going. Let's get straight in. Bit odd the loading times here, because like you get these little cards come up, and it sort of gives you little hints and tips, and you think, oh yeah, I'll have a look at the next one. Return to Inquisition, rest to recover your health and replenish your point. And then it sort of goes before you could look at the rest with a loading screen. Why didn't they keep the cards there? I could have looked at the other hint. So it's a bit odd that they disappear when it loads. There is a few loading screens in it, you know. It does have loading screens that go on for a little bit. Right, here we go. Start of Dragon Age Inquisition, Bioware's last game. The new one is in the offing. Probably see a trailer early next year. Maybe in the next few weeks. Right, let's see. I'll go for that one. Oh, customize. Oh yeah, right. So yeah, the character creator is not bad in this. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's not bad. Oh yeah, you press it first, and then you. So I'll do this fairly quickly. I don't know that one. Skin tone. It goes very white, I think. I'm gonna go for sort of like a, yeah, kind of like a rosy kind of colour, you know. Complexion, yeah, you got to press it. Oh, there's quite a few. Oh, no, I won't go with that one. I'll go with that one. Eye colour, I don't know. Oh, I like that. That's quite nice. Hair, I had a quick look at the hair earlier, and I selected. You know, I thought that was quite a nice one, so I'm doing that one. Hair colour. I think I'll go for very blonde. And I'm going to go with that voice because...
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
Because if you go to the other one,
as long as the job gets done,
it's like really pretty low. So I'll go with that one. Right, and then go back. Head and ears. I won't do... No, I won't bother with that one. Ear position I won't bother with. Earlobe size. Yeah, it's got this weird kind of... This thing, you know. It's got this weird, odd... I mean, that too, I mean... Fair enough. Cheekbones I'm not going to bother with. Cheek shape not going to bother with. Brow, yeah, maybe do brow, but oh crikey, it does that. Alright. Well, no, that'll do. Forehead, I'm not bothered with. So, back. Eye shape. Oh, right. Oh, I've got to press it first. Oh my goodness. Gollum. Didn't think I was going to squeeze a Gollum in, did I? Yeah, I'm going to go with Gollum. I call her a Gollet. No, I might just do that, you know. Don't think I won't. Yeah, let's go for a big one. Big Gollum eyes. Eye position. No, I won't do eye position. Eye rotation. Oh, that'll do. Eyebrow star, yeah, that's very important, of course. Oh, God. Sorry, but that was insane. Yeah, that's how Gandalf got it. Don't got all about. You know what? For goodness sake. All we ever hear about these days is. Yeah, that's fine. Eyelash style. Yeah, I must admit, you know, even for today, this is not a bad. It's not a bad one, really. I mean, it looks good. Stick a bit of eyelash on there, eh? What do I know about it? We won't bother with that. We won't bother with that. So we go back to their nose. A very important part of the build, of course. Has to be perfect. Man, that is a thin nose. Oh dear, that is an. Oh my god, they got some terrible noses on here. Oh yeah, oh goodness, these are awful noses. That's probably the worst noses I've seen in a game, probably. Hang on, is there a better one than that? Oh dear, they're awful, aren't they? Yeah, they're pretty awful, really. Nose size. Oh crikey. What'd that do? Oh, I see that side to side. Bend it side to side, can we? Yeah, we'll have a petite nose. Nose position. Oh, that'll do. Nose yeah, nose brow. So that's the thing that needs tweaking, is the bridge, crikey. Yeah, because it's looking awful at the moment. That will do. Bridge position? What does that mean? Oh, I see. Yeah, like that. Yeah, we'll have it like that. And this is probably sideways, is it? Don't know what that's doing, to be honest. What's that doing? Oh, I see, it's that. Alright. Nose tip is probably a bit big, so I'm going to reduce it. That'll do. Nose tip position, don't care. Still, that's fine. Don't want a broken nose. Not yet. I think that. No, I just go with that. Width, jawline, lip thickness, blah 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 blah. Adam's apple. Don't care. Tattoos, well, it's a very important part. I mean, scar. I'm not mad on scars, you know. Especially these. But yeah, pretty deep scars on this game. I don't mind a small one, but some of these get a bit insane, don't they? Goodness me, yeah. Just got the pieces there. Where's that little one? Yeah, just that tiny one there. Scar intensity, won't bother. Horizontal position, vertical position. Tattoo. Well, actually, that's not bad. So it's got a tree growing on her head there. That's for now. We're getting probably into the insane stuff. Yeah, I like something small, you know. Spider. Well, it's different. I'll give it that. I mean, let's be honest. That's fairly different than a lot of it. Yeah, I think something like that. And then what is it? What's this? Oh, I see. That's the general tattoo colour, is it? Oh, hang on. Oh, I see. That's the intensity of. All right, so that's the colour. That is how deep it is. All right. Oh, well, it's not making too much of a difference, to be honest. Even with it deep, it doesn't. Maybe if I go further around. It's not really showing up that well, to be honest, is it? That'll do. Okay, back. Oh, makeup. What did I pick a woman for? Oh, but when I did this female character with my other one, I went insane. I went to like purple eyeshadow, you know, eyelash colour. I'll do a bit of blush. I mean, blush is always nice on a lady, I think. And then we don't want our lips shine or anything like that. And let's get rid of all that. Okay, accept changes. Ilana is not a bad name. I'll keep that. That's a sensible name. Right, let's ruin it now. Ilana Forrest. Oh, that's Foltest. Ilana Forrest, that'll do. I mean, she's a wood elf. Right, there we go. Start of the game. Right, we're only 14 minutes in. That was fairly quick. A little stick man. Woman. Man. Woman. Thing. Right, and the graphics weren't bad for the time it was. And it's possibly enhanced. I mean, I very much doubt it, though. I could be wrong, though. But yeah, the neck brace did help a little bit. So I just do a little bit of this. I just want to get to the bit where it does the tactical bit. I'd like Ghost to just say that. It all depends where the, you know, the camera view thing situates itself. It might get in the way of the menu there. I presume it is recording. Yeah, it is recording. But yeah, the loading screens do drag a little bit on this. Might be a bit better because I got Xbox One X, so it might improve on that, although I doubt it. But yeah, they do take a while. It's not a fully open world. It's kind of areas which you can go into. A bit like The Witcher, although The Witcher is still open world, but where you can just click on a place on a map and it just take you there. A bit like it was in The Witcher with the Zima and stuff like that. A good start. I had Dragon Age Origins. I got Dragon Age 2, but didn't
Tell
really
me why
play
we
it.
shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
Hang on, let me just pause that because my headphones are really quiet. For some reason they've moved where the audio thing is. Oh, there it's right down the bottom. Yeah, they put a new. They put a, you know, they've changed the interface and it's kind of, you know, made it go a bit funny. Right, I don't know what she said. I thought it was pausing it. You think I did it?
You think I'm responsible? Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
Right, I'm gonna make her kind of vulnerable. You know, because so that's let me go, like the forceful one. That's the all those people. You know, the there's the what now I don't know, and the I'm confused one. So I'm gonna go I'm confused.
I don't understand.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then a woman.
A woman?
She reached
woman?
out to me, but then
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
what did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
And there are romance options in this, and some of the some of them are heterosexual, some of them are not. Some of them are bi, so there's all different, and some of them are locked into a certain gender. So there'll be some if you wanted, say you were a woman, you were looking for a guy, he will be gay, so you won't be able to get him as a
It's a
romance
massive
option.
rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world.
That's bad, I'll take it.
Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
We're helping save me?
So if I do what you want, will I live through it?
We have no way of knowing.
So I don't know if it's been enhanced, but it looks jolly good.
They have
Yeah.
decided your guilt.
2014 this came out.
The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed.
She does talk a lot. This is a very
There will be a trial.
dialogue
I
heavy
can promise no more.
RPG, which I don't mind.
Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Right, okay, so let's
Your
go.
mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Right, so get to the rift with Cassandra, okay? So, yeah, this was done with the Frostbite engine, I do believe. The first time that they used the Frostbite engine, which is generally used for shooters. So,
Open the gate.
you know,
We are heading
it
into
looks
the
good.
valley.
I mean, I must admit it does look good, but it didn't really go with this kind of game because they had their own RPG engine and they had to switch to a shooter engine and adapt it. So, I think that's why, if there's any problems with this, you know, that you can blame it on that. That's what I've heard anyway. But it does look rather good, and there's some nice things in this. I found it tough though. As the game went on, it got tougher. Upgrading in this is extremely important. And making your own gear seems to be better than finding it.
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger
Right,
the breach
okay,
grows,
so-
the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blaze?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose
Oh dear. Okay, it looks like a first fight, is it? Looks like it. Oh, I'm a mage. Of course I am. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't played as a mage, so this will be fun. Yeah, I found combat can be tough at times. Right, so how do I? Not sure how I. But yeah, you pretty much just point, hold the right trigger, and it just keeps on firing, which is pretty basic. Not much nuance. There's a bit more nuance later on when you get all the perks and things.
Now.
You need to trust me.
If you're going to lead me through a demon-infested valley,
You didn't
you'll
like
have
that.
to trust me.
Give me one reason to trust you.
Because my life is on the line.
I'm good looking.
You're right.
One thing I've noticed about
You
this
don't
game, which
need a
does
staff.
make me chuckle,
But you should have one.
although I do like the game,
I cannot protect
and I do like Bioware, and they have done some incredible games. And this I thought was really, really
Your
good. I must
life
admit.
is threatened enough as it is.
When I first saw the demos of this, I was like, "Oh man,
these
I'm
potions.
buying that."
Maker knows what we will face.
So,
Where are all your soldiers?
so
At the
LB
forward camp,
or
we're
health.
fighting.
So yeah, as you
Now,
see,
now.
the little sort of talk text comes up. So we're going to go in. So she's going to do all the blood and gut stuff. She's the, the one with the old sword and whatever. So we're going to take that, take all. So if we just press the top button, that would be take all. And then and there's a certain amount of grind as in most of these games. It's not too bad, although there are certain things which are very rare and can only be found in certain places. Right, abilities, let's have a look. Abilities consume mana and stamina for powerful combat effects. Most abilities require time to pass before reuse. Pretty obvious.
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
Flank? Chain lightning? Oh, nice. Like it. But obviously, we can't do it indefinitely. Yeah, you see it on our left there? We've got to press the X button. If we press Y, we can do that. So some cool, effects here. It's nicely thought out. And nicely done for console. And there's all kinds of loot, all over the way, all over the place. So make sure you loot things, because obviously it will give you stuff. It will kind of highlight when it gets near something you can loot. Now, one of the best bits about this game is the dragons. They are
Up on the
tremendous
hill. It's
fun
attacked from a distance.
to fight. They are pretty incredible. But yeah, because we're a mage, we're just doing that really. So it's a little bit kind of dull, I suppose, for a mage. Now, in a moment we'll get tactical view. So you notice it's coming up with weakened. So obviously that is something which it's susceptible to. Okay, so it will let us know if it's resisting it or whatever. Right, let's see where to.
Ah! They're falling from the breach!
So there's this rift opening up, and something to do with us. We have this green stuff on our hand. Right, we've got more of them coming. Let's target them. So we're going to keep our distance, so let her go in with her sword. think there's a roll button, come to think of it. It's kind of like a jump away button from what I can see, but there may be a roll option at some point. Right, he's weakened by fire by the look of it, so fire seems to be the way to go. But yeah, you can fight from a long way off. That one's panicked. Now, my only criticism of this is it's a bit like a lot of these games where, you know, they just keep on respawning and all this kind of stuff, you know. You know, it seems like everywhere you go, you know, whether you go there and come back or, you know, they just keep respawning all the time. It's one of those games that they respawn a lot. It's okay, but I think later on, you know, you sort of realise, yeah, it could have been a bit better.
One down.
It's kind of like that. Wherever you go, you're going to, you know, fight the monsters, move on. Fight the monsters, move on. It's like that. I found that a little bit disappointing. Right, I think it's up here. I mean, you can go, you know, you can explore the immediate area, obviously, so you can do that. Or certain things you can find in certain areas. But yeah, it's a bit basic. You can't roll, from what I can see. You know, you
can hear the fighting.
Who's
you
fighting?
know, unless there is a
You'll
roll
see
option
soon.
later. It's been a
We must
long
help them.
time since I played this, because I played, you know, it was 2014 it came out. But yeah, I must admit I rated this pretty highly at the time. Looking back, you know, I never finished it, mainly because it's a little bit awkward. But as you see, wherever I go, it's combat. You know, just keep fighting until. But I don't like the, you know, jump away option. You know, it's not very good. I think you can use the. Okay, right.
Quickly, before more come through!
Right, so whatever we got on our hand,
What did you do?
seems to close that rift.
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
So I can help.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good
Thanks.
to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever.
And he's a particularly good
Baron
character.
Tempest, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally
Dwarf.
tag along.
They're usually comical, aren't they? Pleased to meet you.
It's good to meet you, Varric.
You may reconsider that stance in time.
Oh, I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
The characters are very,
My
very
name
good
is Solus,
in this
if
game.
there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
Thank you.
Then I owe you my thanks.
Thank me if we manage to close the breach without killing you in the process. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I have seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
understood.
And the
We
lip
must
sync
get
is
to the forward camp
very good
quickly.
too.
Well, Bianca's excited.
But I do believe, you know, this did give in some, you know, some, you know, good, you know, the RP may have won the RPG of the year.
This way, down the bank.
Right.
The road ahead is
Yeah,
blocked.
I think I've
We must
gathered
move
the jump.
quickly.
I've gathered the jump option. Yeah, you know that was. But I'm gonna have a look up here just in case. You never know, there might be loot around. I don't think there's much at the beginning. But there's loads of things I love about this game. But you know, the constant respawning, You know, you go somewhere, you come back, they're going to come back again. You know, it's like that. Dragon's Dogma was a little bit like that as well, and I don't particularly like that. You know, come back a few days later or something. Yes, if you kill them, don't just spawn every time you come back to an area. It just gets repetitive and dull, in my opinion.
Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
So we got to keep our distance. Right, this is where we get our look at the tactical mode. So we press this to go into tactical mode. Okay. Now, apparently we had this in Dragon Age 1. Origins, I do believe, but it was much more. There was a lot more to it. There was more options. This is a bit more basic. I never really did the tactical thing in the first game, so I wasn't used to it really. So, right, to cycle through the targets, we press the right stick and left. Was that left stick to scan the battlefield? How do I scan the battlefield? Oh, I see, to look around. Oh, right, okay, yeah. So, I do believe... Oh. Not sure how we go up in the air, to be honest. But, yeah, so what we can do is... We can move over like this and we get a lesser shade. Now, eventually it will tell us weaknesses and strengths. He's an elite one. There is a limit though to the range of this thing. So now he's immune to a physical effect and immune to being poisoned. So I would say what you do is I can select that one, and I can do attack with chain lightning. Okay, then I can move to the next person. Surprised it didn't go to the person there. So this is going to be Cassandra. So let's see. Let's go and take out. I'll tell you what. I'm going to get her. Oh, I can't reach that one. So we're going to select that, and he has. Well, we've got two options here. Oh, I don't know what I did there, but apparently I did something. And then we have Varric, so we're going to go to... He's going to go to the barrier by the look of it, and... Where are we? And he's going to do a... So... You won't find out what those things are on the thing until you look at them, but that's what they're going to do. You can advance time and watch this play out. Alright? Or you can just go to your person. Now, on here, I can go left button here and pick that one, and I will take a healing potion now. So we can carry on with the sequence. And they will pre-do attacks, but you can change those attacks yourself. So it's not a bad little option. So let's see. That is a greater shade. This is the guy really that possibly we should be putting our, So I'm going to do, say, the X button on that, and then we're going to go to him, and he's a mage as well, so he's going to do the... Has he got any other ones? Right, he's going to have to do a basic attack, and he's going to do... I think we'll do... So, Cassandra's going to attack that one, actually. Right, now we can exit out of this and see this unfold at any time. And, we can move between the characters. So I can, my best idea here is to keep the distance. So you can do it in either mode. Alright. Or you can go switch any time to this tactical mode, okay? So I would say Solas, Solas, you see, it'd be a good idea for him to retreat over here, maybe. He's a mage, so we can tell him to go over there, and then Whereas the only trouble is I'm not quite sure where everybody is. You know, that's the only problem with this thing. You know, you can sort of switch it, but it doesn't actually go to that character. So you've got to go and hunt for them. And that's my only real problem with it. So Solas, where is Cassandra? Right, there's Cassandra, so we may as well attack that. And she's going to go for, say, B. He's going to move to point. He's going to do... Where's Varric? Varric's here. Yeah, he can attack that one. So he's going to go for... I think there's a Caltrops, so that will do some damage. Right, if any of them are low on... and then we can just press the right trigger to just let that sequence go through, and then if you think you need to intervene again, they will carry on themselves, okay? But you can, you know, override that if you want. So she's going to do a payback strike there. That seems like a sensible idea. This is the elite one, is it? No, that's just a wraith. The elite guy, so we'll have Solas taking this guy on. He's chilled. Oh, he's slowed. He's been slowed by something. So maybe he doesn't like being chilled. So we'll do chilled. I'm not 100%, but yeah, it is difficult to know where to go here. I'm going to do, say, that one, and he's going to do the long shot, and then we're going to go back to. Yeah, that's my only problem with this is it's finding where everybody is. We're going to keep our distance, I think, and we're going to attack this one as well. So we haven't got any secondary skills, so we'll just do a basic defend. Oh no, that's the wrong one. We're not going to defend, we're going to attack this one. With, say, that. No, actually we'll do that one. Okay, I say anytime we can come out and we can just sit, you know, just carry on. So you can do either mode. You know, sometimes I find that you know, that this mode is good, especially when you're not sure about the enemy. And so what I might do here is go for the rift. Once you close the rifts tend to open, the enemies appear, and then you've got to close those rifts. Solas can close that rift, and so can you, apparently. Right, reach the forward camp, which is over here, lads. The dragon battles in this are epic, absolutely epic. Better than Skyrim. And that's saying something. There may have been loot, but I'll leave that. But yeah, so a nice little feature, which I must admit...
Are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time.
And there's some
Should have spun a story.
very interesting
That's
conversations.
what you would have done.
It's more
Because-
believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
So, you know, some will one might hate the other, one might, you know, fancy the other. You know, there's all kinds of possibilities. It's not, and you know, it's not stupid chatter. It's kind of quite sensible chatter, really. It's quite nice, quite intelligent. I wonder what was going on then. Why I couldn't move, but it's because I pressed on loot by accident. Yeah, as I say, anytime we can, you know, pull this in. Obviously, we want to keep away from there, so I'm gonna take that point there, and then we're gonna. Well, she's already here. I would tell her to go to this guy because he's the greatest enemy here. So we're gonna do this one, which is challenge, which should draw him to her. But yeah, the camera does not always go too well. I think she'll do a basic attack. He'll do a basic attack on that one, and yeah, it's trying to find them. That's the only trouble. You may as well do that one for a minute. Right, and then we can advance time. So I say, you can do this how you want, and you can affect the result at any time. If they haven't got another thing, you just do a standard attack, I'm going to concentrate on this guy for a minute. I'm moving to a point here, so I'm trying to keep my distance. But I think we'll try the electricity on that one. So yeah, it takes a little bit of time, so you know. Now, where is Varric? Varric is... where are we? Who's this? Alana Forest, that's me, yeah. Who's this? This is Solas. Solas, I think, will... Not sure what that is. Oh, that's an area of effect. So, press A to initiate it. So, you set the arc where it's going to be, and I think it protects the people that's in it. Okay, and then I don't know where he is, or maybe it's highlighting, is it? Oh yeah, it's highlighting. And let's see, he can't do anything by our basic attack, so we'll advance time. But sometimes it is best to use this mode, because otherwise, you know, you can get yourself into trouble. And at least this, you know, gives you clues into, you know, its weaknesses and stuff. Right, I'm gonna see. They will do it on their own if you don't instruct them. So I think we're all concentrating on him now. I think you can actually at some point tell all of them to go to attack my target. So if I go attack my target, they will all attack that target. So it's a useful little feature, and then let's get out of this and let the game flow a little bit, and I'll keep my distance.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
Okay, that seemed to work.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
So
We will see for ourselves.
I didn't use it
before
at all
it's
when I first
We're
played
almost
it,
there.
but I kind of started to use it because I found it was extremely useful using it, and it does help you a lot. So it's entirely up to you. Or you can play the whole game though without using it. So it's entirely up to you. When I first saw it, I thought, wow. But yeah, as you see, it's
Another
getting a
rift.
bit repetitive
We must
now.
seal it! Quickly!
They keep coming! Help us!
But yeah, there's no real get out of the way mode, is there here? Can't even run, can I? Well, I'm going to try and activate this thing, because if you just shut the rift, then you can get rid of some.
Hurry! Use the
I'm never going to close the fade. And that should destroy the remaining ones. So we've got a level up. Right. Press this to do the level up. Right, we can't save yet. Alright, but we can go into, so we can go, we got character record. So this is where the game is pretty good. It's got all this stuff, and there's your AI tactics, so you can tell your target what to do. So you can say when they reach a certain, you know, when they reach say 30% health, you can change all these numbers and do it how you want. Do it as a higher number. You can tell them to reserve how many, you know. So it's all good, but apparently this is a lot less than there was in the original. It's kind of cut back a little bit on what you could do. And then these are all the different upgrades. There are different ones. Now this is my mage one, so it's Alana Forest, so hers are going to be all mage. So when you have ability point, press A to learn the highlighted abilities. Okay. B to go back. Yeah, that's pretty basic stuff. Right, so we have this. This is our, but we can not do that. We can go back and say go to this one. Or, you know, so you can choose which of these you want to do. Well, we haven't got ice, so let's learn our ice one. So we can either have this one here. Okay, which is lets you let invisible waves of magic carry you forward, blurring ahead a short distance. Okay. I don't think we do that one, do we? No. This one does ice damage. Yeah. So I think probably ice damage, and then these are like upgrades to that. These here, they're kind of has a bigger area effect to some, so they're upgrades to it. Right, and then you press Y to activate that. All right, and then you can map it to this whatever position you want. Okay, so RB, you know, you can put it on RB if you want, but if you're happy with those three, go with those three. But if you want to change it to say second one, because you've got a second one as well. All right, then you've got tactic settings and all this kind of stuff. What's this? I don't know what this does actually, but okay, so we've done that. We can. This is our inventory, which is quite nice, and it does do. I do believe it does compare. I do believe, and we can go through each one. We can't have swords because we're a mage. We can't have those. We can have these. We can't have any of these. So you're locked into your type, obviously, because I'm a mage. I can't have anything else. Now, if I press X, this is the one that I've got. So if you've got an alternative one, it will show the alternative one. So you can kind of compare. All right. And you can destroy it or unequip it. All right. So we go back, and then we got our armor. So this is our armor. And you know, we can't wear but we could wear what's this one here? Oh, it is the one. I think we've got it so that it's hidden when it's you know, in that particular map. But anyway, and there's all this. So there's all this stuff, all right. And then you got your journal, which is, you know, all your missions, your options, obviously sound and all this kind of stuff. It seems a little bit bright, a little bit dull, dark to me. So, oops. So I'm going to go up a little bit. Just got to press A to confirm it. And then you got your codex, where, you know, all the codex about everything. All right, it's the main menu, right?
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on
But
your
yeah, I
hand
think
is.
mage is a bit challenging. But yeah, the conversations are very interesting. So when they have these little conversations, they are interesting. Unlike other games, the voice acting is very, very good as well. It's very high level. I prefer Skyrim because Skyrim has better quests. You know, these can be a bit generic, you know. There are some really good quests. There are obviously some very good quests, but there are very fetch. There's a lot of kind of fetch quests. Go here, pick it up, come back.
This is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
What?
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
So, what about the breach?
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place!
So as you can see, the conversations affect relationships.
Here is hopeless.
You
We
can
can
make them
stop
like
this
you
before
more.
it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
Yeah, you'll see this a huge amount in this game. Rifts all over the place. So it kind of gets repetitive, but there are
How do you
other
think we
really
should
good
proceed?
missions as well. So, asking my opinion?
Now
Seems
you're
like-
asking me what I think.
You have the mark?
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own,
Well, I don't really want to charge in with the soldiers, so I'll take the mountain path.
Use the mountain path. Work
So as you see,
together.
some
You all
approve,
know
some
what's at
don't.
stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
So there are nice decisions in the game
On
which
your head be
can
the
affect the outcome of the game, in fact. Which is nice. So Bioware are known for that. Having lots of choices which can affect the game. Which is good. A bit of, you know, like a bit like The Witcher. But obviously The Witcher went way further. Skyrim I prefer, because the quests are more varied. There's more to see. There's more things to discover. So, but when this came out, it was a very, very good game. Probably the best one there was at the time. And it's got one of these press A to go up. Yeah, not a big fan of this kind of thing.
The
but
tunnel
still.
should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this?
So I presume we're going up here.
Part of an old mining complex. These
Uh,
mountains are full of
And
mud
in
paths.
here, in
And
this
your
game, I
missing
do
soldiers
believe is
are
where
in
they
there
gave
somewhere?
the.
Along with whatever has detained them.
Oh,
We
sorry,
shall
I'm
see soon enough.
interrupting the conversation. Sorry, but I do believe it gives Monolith the idea for these, the towers in Shadow of War and Shadow of War, where you look through these things and you can spot things in the distance. I think they may well have got it from here. Oh, I didn't realise that was an enemy there. So let's get back. Let's go tactical view here. As I say, it's kind of a bit iffy with the camera sometimes. So he's not really saying. So I'm going to do a B on that one, the Winter's Grab. She's going to do let's do a shield wall. He can do, well, he's got to do a basic attack. And I think we'll do the caltrops. As I say, we can either just let this, you can pull, you can just let it go forward a bit, pulse, and then take stock. Now, really, she should be. Well, she's doing a shield wall. Solas, can he do any protective things? See, they will do it all by themselves, but obviously, you doing it could make an effect. Could could actually turn the tide sometimes when you do it. It'll have to be a basic attack. And he's going to do, well, his hasn't charged up yet. So, yeah, it's up to you which way you want to go here. But it kind of is handy to know what's going on. Is there a rift here? What's this one? See, now here, look. He's immune to physical effects and his immunity is poisoned. So, it's no good poisoning him, and physical effects don't work, so you can use that to your advantage. I mean, I'm not great at all this stuff. Things get a bit complicated. That's where I fail on games, unfortunately. So he's going to do one of those, but obviously the better attacks are the ones to do. And then we'll do, say, that one on there. So I sometimes just like to go forward a bit, see how things are going, and then sort of analyse what's happening. If anybody's in trouble, pull them out. She's going to do a shield wall again, which should protect her. Basic attack, yeah, this looks like a basic attack. So for a minute we'll attack this guy because he's the biggest threat. We'll do this on that guy, and then we'll keep it going. So yeah, it depends on what you want to do here. Right, let's have a look. Now maybe I ought to go for this one now, so let's go for that one. She's doing well with a shield wall. Has she got anything else? So she's going to continue with that. That's because it hasn't finished yet. He can now use, so he's going to select that one, he's going to use that. And he's going to use caltrops on Oh, I think we'll do it on this one here. Sorry, that one there. Right, and then again we can slide this forward. I think he's the biggest threat, so we're going to kind of concentrate on him for a minute. Right, keep an eye on their health, obviously. So I'm going to say... oops. Attack my target. Right, which is this one here. So make sure you're on yours, and I'm going to go here. So I'm going to go that one, and she's going to do, say, this one, which is a payback strike. He's going to do a basic attack, and he's going to do that one, and then we can just watch this unfold. A good idea to get rid of this guy. Right, and then they will like automatically go where they want to go. And then let's go for this guy this time. Oh, actually, that was wrong. I meant to do... See, it's kind of, things kind of get in the way. That's the only trouble with this. So he's going to do an attack. Where's Cassandra? Cassandra's there, so she may as well attack there. So I think the Y is like a rallying call that, you know, can raise their attributes or whatever. I don't know. All right, and then yeah. But as I say, you can come out of this at any time, and you can just do it yourself. So let's do that now. I think we got rid of the strong one, so we can kind of finish them off with a bit of luck. Okay, everybody seems fine. Oh, I was on the wrong character there. But the banter is really good in this game. I find it quite enjoyable. It's very interesting banter as opposed to, you know, sometimes the banter you get. It's very constructive, and it's quite funny in places. Sometimes deadly serious. So it's very interesting. I just, I can't actually hit with the staff. Things will, as I say, they will show up, highlight if there's something near. Right, where are we going now? It's kind of pointing that way, so I presume it's up there. Go on, people. Follow me, I'm not going on my own. And obviously look for loot. Talking of loot. Oh, right, there it is. Yeah, you got to be there, of course. But everything's like metal and iron and all this kind of stuff, and certain things will be in certain places. Right, we have an enemy here, so... Right, Right, I'm going to tactical view here, and I'm going to withdraw with my character, and this one that's bearing down on me, I think, well, oh, it's another one of these. Yeah, Telecam is a bit iffy. I'll do this one, which I think raises the sort of courage of everybody else, I think. That one will do a basic attack, and this one we'll put on there. Okay, let me just see what happens here and see if I can get away. Right, and then we're gonna do that on there. Yeah, this one is kind of... What's happening up here? Anything? That's Varric. Yeah, we want Varric. I want Varric to go to hit this one. Let's see. I wouldn't mind all of them going to there, really, but yeah, that's the only thing I find with this. I wish you could sort of flick and it would just go to the next character. It kind of doesn't, you know. It kind of highlights the circle, so you got to look around for this circle to find out where it is. You know, so it's not the best, but it's not bad, really. So I would say Solas on that one. And then we'll see how that goes. Right, okay, we've managed to withdraw there. Right, can we do another attack on that? We'll just do another basic attack on that. I think we'll just see how things go a minute. Oh, let's get out of it. Wonder why I wasn't moving, I didn't get out of it. But as I say, we don't have to. We could just do this the whole time. Which I must admit, when I first started playing it, that's what I did. And yeah, obviously all these things we pick up will be useful, but just keep an eye on their help and things. Oh, the interface has disappeared, has it? Did the interface just disappear? Alright. So it goes like that. I didn't realise that. I'm trying to find the way through here. Actually, is it on the map? Oh, hang on, wrong one. Map, we just pressed the middle button. Oh, it's not really helping. Right, up here, okay. Reach the temple through the mountain path, okay.
Guess we found the soldiers.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless
She's a
we
bit
clear
like...
it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our elven friend here.
But yeah, Cassandra, the one with the big sword there. Battle-hardened lady. That's the one that I romanced in the game. I thought she's got to have, she's got to have a soft underneath. I thought she was a bit of a challenge, so I went for that one. But yeah, as soon as you attack, your guys will attack. So. I think when you're starting off, it's probably not a bad idea to just, go with what just go with this. Right, I'm gonna go and disrupt this rip, which will get rid of the remaining enemies. We'll thin them out a huge amount, but they all come in waves. So
Lady Cassandra! Lieutenant, you're alive!
they still sort of come back, and then you can close it again. And the second wave come along, you get the chance to do it again. So I'm going to disrupt the thing again. When we close them all, we should be safe. See, it's only now and again that we get that opportunity. I don't know what Varric is doing there. What's this? Oh, it's a soldier, I was going to say. Right. Let's just close the Fade Rift. Oops. Obviously she can't, because... Yeah, it looks like it's disappearing now and again. It's a bit odd. It's got many, hundreds of hours in it too.
You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
So yeah, I think we'll end it there. But that's an idea. You can craft your own armors and things. So there's a tremendous amount to go. This is barely obviously scratching the surface.
Then you...
It was worth the risk.
It was worth saving you, if we could.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
So I think Cassandra, it's kind of strong type, so if you take some strong action, she'll approve.
Let's hurry before that changes.
Just walk a little bit like Lydia, sort of bandy-legged.
Down the ladder. That's the way to the temple.
Down the ladder, down here. But yeah, literally, this is the only thing that really puts me off is you know, it's rifts followed by enemies, rifts followed by enemies. You know, it can get a bit repetitive. As I said, it's kind of like a shooter.
So holes in the fade don't just accidentally.
But it's not always like
happen,
that. Sometimes there are very,
If enough
very
magic is
interesting
brought to
sections
bear,
in this, and
It is possible.
I'll maybe do one
But
more
there
which
are
shows these other
easier
little
ways to
features.
make things explode.
That is true.
Because you can never
We
really
will
do it in
consider
like,
how this happens
hour,
once
can
the
you?
immediate danger is past.
but there are tons of regions as well. If we look at our map, the whole world here is massive. So I don't think we unlock all the other sections yet. But there will be a world map when we get to the main castle. You do get like a giant castle which you can
Temple of
upgrade
Sacred
and all this kind of stuff. So there's a lot in it.
That is where you walk
And I
out
must
of the
admit, when this
fade.
game was coming out,
There are
everybody went
some
absolutely
who
crazy
found
over it.
They say a
And
woman was
I suppose,
imprisoned
yeah, it was
behind
kind
it.
of worth the
No
praise
one
at the
knows who
time.
she was.
Obviously, things have moved on, and things have got better. But die-hard Dragon Age fans, you know, it's less complex than, say, Origins. So we'll have to wait and see on the fourth one. I haven't got my hopes raised too high on it. And I never actually finished this game, by the way. It got very, very tough later on, and
Breach is a long way up.
there's quite a lot in this game, and you know me, if things get too
You're here.
complicated, I can't take it.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple.
But I think there's a big finale, but I think I'll leave it there, and that will do for a minute, and hope I can
This is
save.
your chance to end this. Are you ready?
Can I even get up there?
I'm not sure how to even start getting up to that thing.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
So I think this is the big one. So I'll save this big one for next time, and I'll do one more of these, and then I'll leave it at that way.
Now is the hour of our victory.
Oh,
Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
well, yeah, it's pretty epic, I would say. This game, you know, I mean, it's probably one of the best RPGs that I mean, I wouldn't put it in probably in the top 10. It is a good RPG, but obviously things have advanced since 2014, and everybody's improved on it. You know,
see it, Varric.
it's got elements better than Skyrim, but
Magic
quest-wise,
drawn
I
on
think
living
Skyrim
beneath the temple.
it's definitely got
Corrupted.
the edge.
It's evil. Whatever
And
you
there's
do,
just more
don't
to
touch it.
discover in it. But this is a very fine-looking
sacrifice
game.
is done.
Looks, you could argue it's better than looking at Skyrim. But it is 3 years later than
Find
Skyrim, so
Justinia's voice.
right. I'm gonna stop it there and save. Okay, we're gonna do a new save, like so. And I'm going to stop there, and we'll have this big battle next time, and I'll just do another short one next time to finish, okay? So I hope you like that. The music in this is really good. By the way, the theme tune at the beginning is, you know, it's real good one. But yeah, this is really quite cheap now, so it is probably one of the last real good EA games. Well, it was distributed by EA. Bioware, I think, are going down a little bit, and probably because they're with EA. So I would like to see somebody buy, you know, Bioware out, or get them out of EA and go to Xbox or PlayStation or whatever. I'm sure they would It would help them enormously if they could get away from EA, because you know what they want. They just want games that, with money, microtransactions. So if they got away from that, they'd probably do an even better game. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed that. Bye for now. Bye everyone. Bye.